Hello, Taurus. This is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts. How are you guys? This is your love and life reading focused on the first half of December from the 1st all the way through the 15th. It is a general reading, as always, Taurus, so it's not going to resonate with every single person. So please do take from this whatever makes sense for you, your life, your situation, your relationship, and release the rest. If you are interested in your own private reading, all of that information is down below in the description box, and I will also have a list of all of the card decks that I will be using for this reading, Taurus. So what I have in front of me, guys, is a couple of card decks, both by Flames of Alchemy. This one is Divine Masculine, this one is Divine Feminine. So we're going to go ahead and pull some focused messages to start off this reading, and let's take a look and see what comes through this time. So this is focused on Divine Masculine energy, so it can certainly relate to both male and female. So take it for how it resonates, but I do tend to say him and he and his for Divine Masculine, and her, she for Divine Feminine. So, take it for how it resonates. All right, Taurus, let's take a look and see what's up with the Divine Masculine at this time. Let's grab a couple focus messages. Charming. A very charming Divine Masculine. That's a nice card. And friendship. Okay, so there's my Divine Masculine coming through with very charming energy. Perhaps you guys are just friends at this time, or maybe my Divine Masculine is just wanting to be friends. Okay, so we'll take a look and see how this all relates to this reading. Let's go ahead and grab some focused messages for the Divine Feminine. So angels and spirit guides, please, for Taurus, Divine Feminine energy. What needs to come through at this time for my Divine Feminines? Oh my gosh, look at that. Divine Feminine is very much into her heart space when it comes to the Divine Masculine. Whoa. Let's grab one more. Oh my gosh, a wish granted in regard to this Divine Masculine. Unbelievable. Okay, so part of what's coming through here so far could be that my Divine Masculine could be in the friend zone, and I have a feeling that's not going to be there for that much longer, because I feel with this wish granted card and my Divine Feminine is really heavily thinking about this Divine Masculine, I feel that things might escalate and you guys might ultimately explore the dynamic of a relationship here, even if it is just on a friendship level at the moment. So let's see what else needs to come through here for you, Taurus. Those are some pretty interesting focus cards coming through. All right, so let's start off with the Mystic Moon Oracles here for you, Taurus, and see how this reading unfolds for you for the first half of December. So angels and spirit guides for Taurus, please. Please bring forward whatever messages need to be communicated at this time. Balancing the scales, okay? So part of the reason why you guys are not together at the moment is because the scales are not balanced. And what I'm feeling here so far, again, because my Divine Masculine, I feel, is content, possibly, just being friends at the moment, but my Divine Feminine clearly wants something more, something deeper. And so if you guys are not on the same page as far as what it is that you're wanting, then it might take a little bit more time to balance the situation here. Interesting how we do have the separation card that is being reflected in this reading. So for some of you, you guys were together at one point but are now in separation. Perhaps you guys have agreed to remain friends, but clearly my Divine Feminine is still wanting this very charming Divine Masculine in her life and is heartbroken over the fact that you guys are not together. To me, this taps into very similar energies with the Three of Swords. Threes in tarot is tapping into communication. So at this time, maybe you guys are not talking, you're not interacting with each other. This separation card is heartbreak. It is grief over the fact that you guys are not together. The next card is Ascending. So that's actually a good card coming after the separation card, because this is the ability to move forward, to ascend to a higher perspective, a higher level from where you guys might be at the moment. Material world is being represented here as well. So if money's been a little bit tight for you, Taurus, perhaps that's why that's coming through. It's being represented here. If you're possibly unemployed, you're looking for a job, or if just you've been living paycheck to paycheck, however way that's being represented here, that's contributing to those unbalanced scales. Settling. Perhaps some of you guys feel like you've settled in a relationship, or part of that settling energy could be that some of you have settled to just be friends, but you're not happy with that. Especially, again, my divine feminines who don't want to just be friends. But what's coming forward from my divine masculine is that he might be content just being friends for now. And that doesn't leave my divine feminine with a whole lot of choices here. So perhaps she's had to settle for just being friends for now, and that's breaking her heart. And that's what's keeping these scales unbalanced, because you guys are not on the same page, maybe. That's a possibility here. We've got somebody who's numbing their feelings at the moment. And it depends, of course, on how you choose to numb those feelings. You know, some of you guys might be dealing with somebody who's drinking too much, not wanting to be able to feel. That's what numbing is all about. Just numbing yourself, numbing your feelings, numbing yourself to the whole situation. Let's see how this all plays out. Let's add some tarot to this, guys. Let's grab some Twin Flame Journey Tarot by Mystic Moon. You do not have to identify with a twin flame connection. That is just the name of the card deck. All right, Taurus, let's see what else we can bring forward with some tarot messages here. So angels and spirit guides for Taurus at this time. What else do we need to know in love and life? What's going on for you, Taurus, for the first half of December? My divine feminine has some huge wishes that she wants granted, and it certainly has a lot to do with the divine masculine here. But with that separation card coming through, you guys are not together. Eight of Swords, imprisonment, air energy, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Eight of Swords is imprisonment. It's that feeling of entrapment and self-victimization. This could be something that you're doing to yourself, Taurus, or this could be, excuse me, the energy of the person that you're thinking about for this reading, and perhaps that's contributing to the balancing of the scales energy and why things are out of balance at the moment. Because this is somebody who has chosen to isolate themselves. Could be my divine masculine. However charming the divine masculine is coming through, could be your ideal partner, Taurus, but if they're choosing to kind of isolate themselves from you, and that's contributing to the separation, it's, you know, it's kind of putting you in a place of limbo where you can't do much by yourself. You know, you need both people putting in effort to create movement and this ascending energy and this connection. It's interesting how we do have the Four of Swords right after that, healing and recovery, and it's falling right below that separation card. So we've got two swords energies right next to each other, and the balancing of the scales, to me, that taps into Libra's energy, very similar to the Justice card in traditional tarot. So the Four of Swords is the need to rest, the need to take a break, and that's exactly what's going on here. So what I'm gravitating towards here is that my divine masculine needed to take a break from this relationship, and that is what caused you guys to go into separation. There's a reason why you guys are not together at this time. But look at this next card. You've got the Four of Wands, which is a beautiful card. That is fire energy, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius for some of you. But this is foundation and commitment. This is tapping into harmony, a happy home life, the potential for a happy future with this person, a happy marriage, building a family together, building a future together. That's a part of that ascending energy. And even though you guys are in separation right now, that doesn't mean that you can't come back together and enjoy the benefits of that Four of Wands and moving your lives forward together rather than in separation. But it might take time to get here. And so I feel that's why we've got that Four of Swords here, because it's time to just rest. It's time for recuperation, to recover, to heal. So take this time, Taurus, if that is what's presenting itself in your life right now. We've got another 4 coming through here. 3 4s. So that's trying to grab your attention, Taurus. It's a missed opportunity, that 4 of Cups. Water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. It's coming through as a missed opportunity. It's contemplation. It's apathy. It's that feeling of disconnectedness. And certainly that's something that you guys are going through in this connection. That disconnection. You know, he wants to be friends. Divine Feminine wants more. He wants to take a break. That has created separation. That has created an out of balance energy here. Perhaps my Divine Feminine, part of the wish that she's wanting to bring to fruition is this happy marriage, happy home life, happy future with the Divine Masculine, but he's not on the same page. And eventually, if he doesn't meet this Divine Feminine halfway, then that will create that missed opportunity, because I feel you guys might actually be really good for each other. We've got the Strength card coming through. Could be Leo for some of you. The Strength card is bravery, compassion, focus, your inner strength. Just knowing that you're a lot stronger than you're giving yourself credit for, Taurus. This is tolerance. This is tapping into compassion and your character, your willpower, your courage, your ability to overcome difficult experiences in your life. And this is also tapping into emotional attachments to the past. It might have something to do with that Divine Masculine. And sometimes through mistakes that you've made in your life, Taurus, you know, this whole situation could come in the form of a blessing. And it might not seem like it right now, but give it some time and it just might unfold in a way that will surprise you. We've got the Hangman coming through for you, followed by the Sun. 3 major arcanas right next to each other, the Strength card, the Hangman, and the Sun. And that Sun card is a beautiful card coming through for you, Taurus. And for some of you guys, I feel that you really needed that. The Hangman is more water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. You might certainly have that in your chart. But this is giving you a new perspective now. Seeing things from a different perspective. The Hangman is a time of suspension as well. It's a time of surrender and self-sacrifice and letting go. Having faith. Seeing things from a new perspective. Enlightenment. Turbulent times that are coming to an end. Peace of mind that comes from making a decision in your life, Taurus. So, of course, that's different for everybody. Whatever it is that you feel will bring you peace of mind. And for some of you, I feel that peace is with your divine masculine or your divine person. They are your wish come true. But in order to make that wish come true, you got to release what does not serve you and make room to receive. That is a part of the energy of the hangman. It's transformation. It's trying to teach you gratitude, tapping into your wisdom. At the end of the day, you can't control the outcome of a situation because everybody has their own free will, Taurus. You do as well as the other person. You know, you can wish all you want. You can want this all you want, but they have to be on the same page as you. And right now, I don't feel that you guys are on the same page. They just want to be friends. You possibly might want more, and that could certainly be reversed if you're the one that wants to be friends and they want more from you. But in order to heal the situation, the hangman is wanting you to leave the past behind. Because you can't live in the past. You have to ascend and move forward. That's what's going to bring you the healing that is so needed here. You can actually resolve your own problems, Taurus, if you simply switch directions or your perspective of how you are interpreting the whole situation. And then you've got the sun blessing you in this reading. That is fire energy, so could be Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. This is a beautiful card, Taurus. This is success. This is happiness. This is joy. It is the most positive card in tarot, and it's here for you. So even though you're going through some tough stuff right now, I feel you can overcome that. This is giving you a renewal of life, a new birth of sorts. You know, it's tapping into your inner child, your growth processes in your life. It's also tapping into good health and vitality. So if you've been struggling with your health, that will improve. That's something to work on. It is promised prosperity, happiness, pleasure, illumination, contentment in your life, facing the truth. Could tap into accomplishments in your life or vindication if you need it. For those of you who are in school or wanting to further your education, it's time to do that if you haven't already. And this is marriages, unions, mergers, coming together. So for some of you, even though you are in separation at this time, we've got two cards here talking about unions and marriage. So I feel, even though you guys are not on the same page at the moment, I feel give it some time, Taurus, and you guys can work this out. That's for some of you. I feel there is a possibility that some of you guys can actually repair this broken heart and come together the way you're wanting. So for my divine feminines, your wish may come true. It might take some time, but there's a potential that it can come true. Okay, so let's add some romance angels to this, and let's see what else needs to come through at this time. So angels and spirit guides for Taurus in love and romance. What else do we need to know at this time? All right, let's see what else, guys. Oh, wow, see? There's a lot of passion between the two of you still. Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. So you guys might actually have mutual friends that you can talk to for support during this time that you guys are in separation and you're going through some difficult issues in your connection. Remember how I mentioned that numbing card? Somebody might be drinking too much just to numb themselves so that they don't have to deal with stuff and not have to feel. We now have the codependency card coming through here. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. Could be tapping into somebody who's got a drinking problem. That's for some of you. Codependent behavior could also be somebody who is obsessed with an idea, obsessed with a person. Okay, so for those of you in separation and you're just so obsessed and focused on wanting to get this person back, that's not a healthy energy to be in, and that's definitely contributing to this numbing energy. Just know and believe and trust that the universe has your back, and this is going to work itself out the way it's meant to. Remember, you've got the Sun card that's blessing this reading, Taurus. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectation. This particular person that you're focused on for this reading, Taurus, they're coming through first and foremost as a soulmate. You guys may be very different, actually, very different in your upbringing, your ethnicity, your features, your background, how you were brought up. This is somebody that perhaps wasn't your type, but they ended up being the person that you fell in love with. They're coming forward as your soulmate. Not your usual type. Getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. And I feel here that there are those of you who are just exploring a friendship at this time, even though my divine feminine is wanting more. So this is actually a good thing for those of you who have just started dating or have just started getting to know this person. There's no need to rush things. Take the time to deepen this bond by getting to know each other a little bit better. Again, the Sun is blessing this connection, however way it's presenting itself to you. So if you're not resonating with the fact that you're in separation from somebody, and perhaps you're single and you've just recently met somebody, or you're about to, take the time to really get to know this person. But at the end of the day, Taurus, it's very important that you know that you deserve love. You are lovable. We've got Cupid's arrow here for my divine feminines, especially. So who is going to receive the other end of that arrow? Who is it that you're thinking about for this reading? You are lovable. Make the effort, coming next. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. And with this particular card, I always gravitate towards the divine masculine, needing to take that first step to make the effort to create movement in a relationship, to create this ascending energy, to repair this broken heart and bring it back together and to heal. Look at this next card. There's your soulmate, Taurus. So there's a bit of a journey still that you have to go through in order to bring about reconciliation for some of you. There is definitely healing that needs to happen first. And for those who are dealing with codependency, that needs to be addressed. And those who are just getting to know somebody new, take the time to really explore the relationship. This person could be your soulmate, Taurus, So take the time to really get to know each other on a very deep level. But yeah, the Sun blessing this reading. The most positive card in tarot, guys, and you have it. All right, so let's add some additional messages with the Infinity Oracle by Fire Witch Tarot for you, Taurus. And I'm sorry, guys, my voice is horrible right now. I am coming down with something and I've got tea right next to me, but I still sound awful. All right, so angels and spirit guides for Taurus, please. What additional messages need to come through for the first half of December? Ritual. Okay, if there's a particular ritual that you follow on a daily basis, could be tapping into that. Bottom of the deck, we have Peeper. So for those of you who are, again, in separation, you're not together, I feel you guys are still keeping an eye on each other. This could be through social media. This could be through mutual friends that you have with each other. But yeah, you guys are still keeping tabs on each other. We've got the festivities of the holiday season coming through here. So something significant might actually happen here for some of you guys during Christmas time, New Year's, holiday season. Yeah, so there might be communication at that time. You might hear from them. And for those who are in the friend zone, you know, you might still hear from this person. And some of you guys might actually have a wish granted during the holiday season. So that's something to keep in mind. All right, let's add some additional insight from the Signs from Spirit Love Oracle by Mystic Moon. Let's see what else needs to come through here. So angels and spirit guides for Taurus, please. What else do we need to know at this time for Taurus? All right, let's see what else. For Taurus for the first half of December, please. Ooh, Cupid. Love and desire. Where is that card? Look at that. I was just mentioning Cupid's arrow here, guys. Okay, so I have a feeling you're in for some surprises this holiday season when it comes to love and romance. Love and desire. Bottom of the deck is Hourglass. Time is slipping. Okay, so there is a particular window of opportunity for the magic of the season and love and romance to happen. Otherwise, it is coming through as a possible missed opportunity. But I feel here that since you're so aware of what it is that you're wanting to manifest, especially for my divine feminines wanting that wish granted, I really feel here that you're going to be on top of this and you're not going to want to miss this opportunity to come back together with this person that you care so deeply for. The next card is yellow. This might be your favorite flower, or that might be your favorite color, but it is coming through with confidence, success, happiness, and optimism. You know, very similar energy to the Sun card. So that's a beautiful card to come through for you, Taurus. So I really feel here that for the most part, there's some pretty positive vibrations coming through from this reading for you, Taurus. In love and romance, I feel regardless of how things are, if things aren't going well right now for you, I feel that eventually it will. So have faith that you are on the path that you are meant to be on right now. Just trust in the process of where you're at and give it some time. And I feel ultimately you guys have a good chance of working this out. You really do. There is still that possibility of having that wish come true. Next card is Shark and Survival. So I feel this is tapping into those of you, again, who might be struggling financially. And perhaps you've had to borrow money from people. That loan shark type energy. And, you know, it's taking every ounce of strength in you to just be able to survive the day to day. But I feel that part of the energy of the sun, once again, you will overcome all of these obstacles and challenges that are coming through for you. And I cannot believe this next card. Look at this. 444. Your hard work and determination is creating blessed foundations for the future, Taurus. And the reason why I'm getting goosebumps right now is because we've got 3 fours right next to each other. We've got the 4 of Swords, the 4 of Wands, and the 4 of Cups coming through. 4, 4, 4. So it's telling you here that everything's going to be all right. You're going to be okay. You're creating a better foundation for yourself. And that is where our 4 of Wands is picking up off of harmony, a happy home life, a happy future, even a happy marriage for some of you. 4, 4, 4, guys. That is not an accident right there. It's not an accident. And the card below that is Dove and Peace. Peace on earth, certainly, but things are going to be more peaceful in your life, Taurus. Things are going to get better. Yes, you've been through a rough patch, not only in love and romance, but life in general. It hasn't been easy, I feel. But you don't have to settle for that, okay? Make those wishes come true. These wishes don't just have to be about love and romance. Whatever it is that you are wanting to manifest in your life to improve the quality of your life, you can make it happen. But remember, you only have a particular window of opportunity to make these choices and to create movement in your life. You can do it. You just can't sit there and do nothing, though. You got to take action. Okay? All right, let me set these guys aside and let's grab some Lovers Oracle. But I just thought it was super interesting how we've got 4, 4, 4, and then that 4, 4, 4 card came through. All right, let's grab some Lovers Oracle messages. Angels and spirit guides for Taurus, please. Let me grab this bottom card. I'm guided to grab that next one too. Okay, look at this. Look at this, guys. Can you believe what that says? Romance. Cupid's arrow strikes. That is the third reference to Cupid's arrow striking, okay? So even though your heart might be broken right now, even though you're in separation from the one that you love, it's going to work out, I feel. All right, let's take a look at this next message. Emotions are a natural and necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment. Absolutely. So if this is something that resonates with you, it's trying to grab your attention here, Taurus, that you got to let go if you are holding on to resentments of any sort when it comes to this person that you're thinking about for this reading. And look at this. We now have twin flames coming through. So not only do we have soulmates coming through here, but we now have twin flames. So it depends really on how you see the type of connection that you are in. But clearly it's a very special bond that you share with this individual. Wow. All right. So let's close out your reading, Taurus, with some healing messages here. But yeah, some pretty nice cards coming through for you for the first half of December. And I know some of you guys are going through a bit of a rough time. It's not easy, but you will overcome it. You will overcome, Taurus. It's going to be okay. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Taurus. Please bring forward some healing messages for Taurus. Oh my God. Do you guys see this? Your prayers have been heard. Your prayers will be answered, Taurus. Blessings. I could not have chosen two better cards to end this reading. You're blessed. You will be blessed. You are blessed. In love and romance, yes. It may not seem like it right now, but these blessings are coming in. Those prayers will be answered. And if you're going through some hardships in your life, whatever area that might be, you're going to be okay. You're going to be okay, Taurus. Just believe in that, okay? So this is where I'm going to leave this, guys. Some nice messages. Yes, there are challenges here, but you will overcome it. I do feel that. All right, guys, so that's where I'm going to leave this. And if you're wanting your own personal private reading, that info is down below in the description box, and I will see you guys next time. Take care. Bye-bye.